everyone. Welcome to midweek meditation. This week we are doing some chair stretches. If you are stuck in your chair at work or at home, I thought it might be fun to try a little bit of movement all from your chair so it's accessible to you. I'm actually on an ottoman, but any chair or surface will do where you are seated. So I'll give you a minute to go grab a chair if you don't have one. And if you don't know already, my name is Faye, and I do midweek meditations every Wednesday here on this platform from 12:30 to 12:45-ish every Eastern time every Wednesday. So I share meditations to help you feel a little more calm and peace and joy in your life and help kind of break up those busy and stressful days. And I suppose it's a holiday edition with the Christmas tree in the background as we gear up for the upcoming holidays coming up. All right, so if you're here, feel free to drop a hashtag replay down below or a hello. Let me know how you're doing and where you're tuning in from. This will be a super short stretching exercise, and please remember to never do anything that feels painful or discomfort. We only want to push to our edge, and all of these stretches should be gentle stretches. If you feel any pain or discomfort, make sure to back out of it and either take a modification or do something different. So we'll go ahead and get started finding your comfortable seat. If you're in a chair like myself, kind of come to the edge so your feet can be planted on the ground and you can have a nice tall, long spine. I'm going to leave my hands in my lap, but you can place them wherever is comfortable for you. And let's take a few breaths together. Let's take a full breath in through the nose, filling all the way up. And then out through the mouth, exhale, release, letting everything go. Perfect. 2 more times just like that. Big, rich, full inhale in through the nose. And exhale and release, letting everything go. Last one, making it the best one yet. Big, full, rich inhale, filling all the way up. And then that slow and even exhale out through the mouth. And as we do this, let's go ahead and nod our head yes. Let's look down to the ground towards our feet and slowly bring it up towards the sky. And just nod our head yes. Yes, we are having a good day. Yes, this is a good moment right now. Yes. And yes. Just warming up the neck. And now we'll move to shaking our head from left to right. You can move as slow or as fast as you'd like. Just warming up the neck. And then we can go ahead and move into some nose circles. So using your nose, drawing a little circle in front of you in one direction. And then after you make a few movements of circles in one direction, go ahead and reverse directions if it's comfortable on your neck. And then you can let your head come back to center. And we'll move into some shoulder shrugs. Let's bring our shoulders up to our ears and then lower them down. Inhale them up and exhale down. Inhale them up and exhale them down. Inhale up and exhale down. All right, let's move into some seated twists. So we'll take the right hand, but you can choose whatever hand you like. Bring it behind you, maybe behind your right hip or maybe on the armrest if you have one. And we'll take that other hand, placing it on the opposite knee. And let's take a big breath in, finding length in the spine, inhaling all the way up, in through the nose, growing tall. And then as you exhale, go ahead and begin to look over that right shoulder. Allowing that exhale to help you get deeper into your twist. Let's take another breath here. Nice full inhale in through the nose. And exhale and release. All right, let's return back to center. Let's take a full inhale. We'll do the other side. Take that left hand, bring it behind you. Take that right hand, put it on that opposite knee. Big full inhale in through the nose. And then as you exhale, go ahead and twist and look over the opposite shoulder. Using that exhale to help move you into this upper back twist. Let's take another full breath here in through the nose. And then exhale, maybe you twist even a little more. Let's go ahead and unwind, and then we'll do some side body bends. Let's go ahead and inhale our arms up to the sky. Drop our shoulders down and away from our ears. Then we're going to take our right hand, place it down on our chair or our armrest, and go ahead and bend over to the right. Keeping your chest lifted. Maybe the gaze goes up to the ceiling, or maybe it goes down. Whatever feels most comfortable on your neck. Let's return back to center. Inhale those arms back up to the sky. Exhale, dropping the shoulders down and away from the ears. We'll take that left hand, place it down next to you or on that armrest. Maybe you're grabbing onto your desk. Go ahead and bend over to that left side, creating a nice side body stretch here. That gaze can go up or it can go down, whatever feels most comfortable on your neck. Keeping that chest lifted. Let's return back to center. We'll take our arms and maybe just gently swing them from front to back. Be as fast or as slow as you like. And then we're going to pause and take one hand, take your right arm, and then we're just going to cross it over the chest and stretch the arm here. Returning back, we're going to shake out our arms again. Let's go ahead and grab that opposite arm and hug it in. Just giving your nice little arm a stretch right here. Now we're going to do a little bit of a tricep stretch, and we are going to take our hands up. And what I'll do is I'll take one hand and put it about halfway down my back right here. And if you like, you can leave it here and push on your elbow. Use a little too high for the other camera. Pushing on your elbow here, pushing down. Or if you have the flexibility, you can try and reach for your fingertips back here. You can also use, like, if you do this in the future, you can use a little belt or a rope or something to help hold on to. We even used like the end of a broomstick before in one of my classes. It didn't have the broom part on it, but it was just like the stick, and you'd hold on to two pieces and you gently work your way down and increase that flexibility there. But you can also just push on your elbow gently right there. Let's go ahead and release. Maybe give your shoulders a little roll for that stretching that they just did. Take that other hand, bring it down to the small of the back, and either put your hand on the elbow right here again and gently push down, or you can reach back behind you and try to reach for your fingertips as so. I have more flexibility on one side than on the other, that's for sure. I'll just hold this 1 second. And then let's go ahead and release, doing some more shoulder rolls. And this is an opportunity now for you to do a little tiny back bend. It's helpful if you have a chair that has a back and you can just kind of lean back. But if not, maybe you take your hands to support your low back behind you. And just slowly inhale. And as you exhale, allowing the neck to fall back, opening up the chest, just feeling this nice stretch. You return back to center for that baby back bend. And what we're going to do now is move into our hip stretches. So we are seated a lot. So let's go ahead and bring up into a figure 4. We're going to take our leg and ankle on the knee. And you want your foot to be kind of flexed here. Toes are pointing towards your shin to help protect the knee. And you can take one hand on the knee, and you can stay right here if this feels like enough, or slowly start to hinge at the hips and just bending over that leg, only to where you feel maybe a little bit of stretching, but no pain or no discomfort. Just take a few breaths here, in through the nose, and maybe out through the nose this time. And maybe let yourself just relax down into it if you can. Returning back up to center. Let's go ahead and move that leg down. Maybe come up on your toes and go back down to your heels, just stretching out the feet a little bit. And then let's take that other leg, bring the knee on that opposite ankle. So you're making this kind of like figure 4 shape, and keeping that foot flexed to protect your knee. We'll start here, and if you'd like a little more, again, bending at the hips, only till you find a little bit of stretching. Let's breathe here in this posture just for a moment. And then if you feel comfortable there, maybe you just start to fold over your leg. Returning back up to center. Let's go ahead and lower those legs. And you can stay in this seated posture here. And let's bring our hands to our lap, and let's just take a few closing breaths together. Let's take a big full breath in through the nose, filling all the way up. And exhale and release, letting everything go. Amazing. 2 more times just like that. Big, rich, full inhale in through the nose, filling all the way up. And that slow and even exhale out through the mouth, releasing, letting everything go. And let's take one hand or maybe both hands up to that heart space to take just a moment of gratitude for all the work that you did for your body and your mind today. Your body thanks you for this time that you spent. You know now that you can move into any of these seated chair practices going forward to kind of help you boost your energy or your productivity while you're working or while you're seated for a while. Get a nice little stretch in for the body and the mind. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Let's take one big full final breath together, filling up all the way in through the nose, filling all the way up. And then a slow and even exhale out through the mouth, letting everything go. Allowing the eyes to open if they were closed. Thank you so much for meditating and stretching with me today. If you enjoyed this practice, be sure to leave a comment down below so I know that you are enjoying these types of practices, and I'll be sure to offer more of them in the following year. And I am super excited that you're here and grateful that you're here. And I'm wishing you a wonderful rest of your day and week. I will talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.